What's good, y'all? It's your boy Fee keeping it G, and we are back with another Dragon Ball Legends video. Now, as you all know, today was the big update, but damn near 90% of the people who knew the update was coming, knew what was coming in the update, they didn't agree with it. So, me on the other hand, I agree with it, but I don't agree with it to an extent. And here are my pros and cons, what my thoughts are, given based off on what we were, what they did to the update. So, sidestep got nerfed. That's honestly one of the, well, it's not the major thing, because we got Super Saiyan Shallot, but I'm gonna save that for another video because I wanted to like actually dig deep, no homo, into Shallot, because he's like, with the Super Saiyan, let me not even get started. But okay, we finna go straight into what happened. Okay, so details of change. This law right here, this is just the, like, about the PvP what happened. When you continue a combo by chaining arts cards, it is now more likely to deal higher damage than before. When you use a boost dash or a sidestep during a combo, the following attributes will now be weakened. See, weakened. Before, everyone thought, oh, okay, we were just gonna, there's no more sidestep, there's no more boost dash. But no, it was just gonna get nerfed. And boy, it got nerfed hard. The first thing that got nerfed was, of course, everyone knew this was going to happen, was a key restoration. Instead of 5 per dash step, now you get 2 key. And it's, it's trash, so you really can't continue on with that. The second thing that was nerfed was the vanishing gauge restoration. As you all know, once you sidestep and then continue the combo, your vanishing gauges grow, like, it builds up a little bit. That was hit with a nerf, so it doesn't grow at all. Or maybe it grows like a little bit less. I don't know. I never really like tested it out. Third thing, the arts card's draw speed. It takes literally forever for another card to come, because usually it will just be like step, boom, card right there. Use it, boom. If you have the key, use it, just keep it going. Excuse me. And the last thing was the battle member standby count time elapsed. Now, the two things that really bug me out of the 4 is number 3 and number 4. And the reason for that being is, 1, I feel like the arts card speed, like, it shouldn't really have been a nerf, because if you don't have the key for it because you wasted all of your key, doing a 6 card combo, like, what's the point of dropping the speed? Unless I mean, it makes sense now that I think about it. It makes sense because you can have your vanishing gauge back, and then you can wait for your opponent to see what they're gonna do. Charge up and then like vanish, and then continue the combo if you have the combo. I mean, if you have the card for it. Sorry. But so I still don't like that, but it's better than 4. 4 is absolute shit, garbage, trash, doo-doo dumb to me. It says the battle member standby count time is elapsed. So what that means is, usually when you like sidestep, the timer for your teammate, that goes down. So now it's to the point where you can't, like, you have to deadass be standing still, or like you can't do it anymore. That's the only way for your timer to go down. So let's say you use anybody with a cover, instant transmission Goku, Piccolo, Trunks, etc., etc. Let's say you have that, and as you know, Dr. Gero, for example, yeah, like anybody with a cover. Let's say you switch them out, or you use their cover, and then you switch them back out. So that's like +2, +3. You get the gist. It adds on to their timer count. So if you're like pursuing your enemy, you really can't do shit. Like, you can't get a save if you need it because the timer's not going down. So that bugs me a lot. Now, where I stand in this PvP update, I used to be a sidestepper. I say used to because I can't do that shit no more, obviously. So, well, let me just start off by saying this is all my opinion. So, me being a sidestepper, I don't really care because I've been playing this game since like pre-launch, like dead-ass beta days. I've been a DB Legends player since like day one. And I was playing PvP before even sidestepping was a thing, like before key canceling was a thing. So when I figured that out, like that was the meta, sidestepping, key canceling. So I was a prone sidestepper, not prone because I wasn't annoying with the shits. Like I gave my niggas like air to breathe. I was a sidestepper. I was a key canceler, but not too heavy at the point because it was it's the legends. You be on that bullshit sometimes. But yeah, I did those things, but the thing is, I feel like it's fair that we got hit with this nerf because we have a bunch of new players coming in. People are still asking like how to sidestep, and it's like almost the end of the 2018, and you still don't know how to sidestep. So I feel like it's fair for new players as well as players with good connection playing against people with terrible connection or like lag switchers or people who like fuck with the network and like just be cheating. So given the fact that that's gone out the way, a lot of people are complaining because there's no more sidestepping or key canceling, but they claim to be like really good characters. So I was on Discord, I was on Reddit, I was in watching videos, like I was watching Goken. I had like literally was under his comments and I just had like a huge conversation with a whole bunch of people. I think there was one person, no, one person, he didn't agree with the update, but he was being like obnoxious about it and being like all arrogant and yada yada yada. I have 300,000 BR. That's bullshit. I was just gassing it, but he was just talking out of his ass. And then there's other people who don't agree with it, but they have like valid points as to why they don't agree with it. I'm not for it, but I'm not against it. I feel like it's fair. It gives people a chance to really utilize other units. Like, for example, it really helps the low tier characters such as Cooler. Yeah, Cooler. Big example right there. Cooler. I'm gonna show you why it's such a big thing for people like Cooler and other trash tier characters. Now if you scroll down here, you can see his main ability, Level-Headed Will. It recovers 50 key and increases card draw speed by 1 level for 15 summer counts. See, now that's actually like viable because since we don't get the key restoration that we used to with whenever it came to like to sidestepping, now it's like, okay, I want to use Cooler, I'm doing a combo, I ran out of key. And like it's not even like sidestepping is completely dead. I know I just cut myself off there, but it's like it's not even completely dead. You can still do it, but you can't like really you can't do that shit throughout the whole entire match because it's bullshit. And it's crazy because like I saw this one comment and then the dude was like, okay, now no one can use like HV Goku anymore. But like, come on, dude, let's be real. When was the last time you seen anyone use Heart Virus Goku? Excuse me, Heart Virus Goku, like since the season where he even came out, and even like the season after that, he was still being used a little bit, not too much, but it gives us a chance to like use abilities like this where you can, okay, I ran out of key, boom, pop in Cooler's main ability, that's 50 key right there, and then your draw speed comes back. So that's a reason for you to continue your combo. That shit alone, like that helps. I have two more examples because I'm not trying to make this video long, but it was just bugging me all day at work because like I was dead ass getting attacked. I was getting attacked on Discord, being called a dumbass and shit like that, and I was like, bro, it's first of all, it's a mobile game. If your phone dies during a match, you're dead. Like you lose BR. Like what are you tripping for? It's a phone game. I've never seen so much like hormones and testosterones heated up because of this game, but it's whatever. This is Pan. This is EX Pan. Yeah, Extreme Pan. She's a really good unit. She has doo-doo health, but what range unit has really good health besides Super Vegeta? And I think Trunks, Kid Trunks. I don't know. I don't really use them that much. I use Goten more, but yeah. Her main ability, she restores her own ki by 40 and restores her vanishing gauge, like it completely fills it up for and it takes 10 timer counts to elapse. I mean must elapse. So let's say you're doing a combo with her, and then you like either fall out the combo or you run out of ki, and then now it's your opponent's turn. He starts his combo, and let's just say he cancels, because that's still a thing in this game. You can deadass still key cancel. It's slower. Like PvP has become like way slower than it used to be. I don't know why. They might fix that. I don't know. But let's say, okay, it's your turn's over. Now it's the opponent's turn. Now I don't know if Bandai is trying to make this a like try to turn it into a turn-based game, because it's not. That's like it's you can still have your turn for 2 turns if you know how to play your cards right. So let's say you vanish, and then your opponent has the advantage because he has his vanishing gauge is like completely restored after you just beat him in a combo. But you vanish out of his thing, and you can easily pop in Pan's main ability, which makes her a really good unit in today's like PvP, because that's how it's gonna be now. More people using their main abilities when it's like used right. More people using trash tier characters and all that stuff. And another thing, let me go back to Cooler because I forgot. Destructive Way. It destroys 3 of its enemy's arts cards at random, decreases the speed. So let's say like, and 20% chance to inflict pain. So like, what? How can you? It's not. I see why people are mad. Like especially people who are like top tier, like top 10 in the fucking ranks and all that shit. But it's like, it's giving a chance to like, because people were complaining about, oh, all these people are low tier characters, they can't be used. Like, what's the point of even having them in this game? But this update like gives you a reason to use these characters now because of their abilities. If someone's doing a whole entire combo by still sidestepping, you can easily like hinder them with the destructive rate easily. Now the last person I want to talk about is Android 20. Yeah, because his main ability, whenever this right here, crisis vanishing gauge recover up, and him and who else? There's Android 18, the green one, the extreme version. She's really good unit too. So when he's the last person to be alive, like two of the teammates are down, and he's the last person standing, he gets a 45% to own vanishing recovery. Now that's a great boost. Like you don't always have to sidestep to continue your combo. If you have an ability like that, you can just do 1 or 2 combos and then just lay back. Now the one big thing I have been seeing in PvP lately, like I've been playing, we are getting a lot more back floaters, and that's really annoying, because before they were annoying, like they were super annoying, but now they're just even more annoying because we can't really do anything about it. You can, if they're back floating, you can, don't get me wrong, you can still like hit them with a key blast and then key cancel, because they're going to be so far away, like they can't do nothing else but vanish. But if you do that and then you don't know what to do because you're panicking, you're still swiping, I don't know what to tell you. Like, utilize your skills. So with vanishing gauge, that's 45%. No one uses Android 20 because people love to stick with the meta and stick with OP characters, and that's fine, that's cool and all. Like, it makes sense as to why you would do that, but if you have abilities like this, and with the meta, with the PvP being as it is, with the vanishing speed and all that shit, you're gonna want to use people who can give a boost to your vanishing gauge, give a boost to your draw speed, decrease their enemy's draw speed, hinder your enemy in any way possible in the PvP, given that they can't do anything about it because they can't use their cheesy bullshit tactics before. And I'm saying that shit like, it's not even an attack on people who do that, because I do that. So I'm like, technically I'd be talking about myself, but in this case, I'm fine with it because I love to use all my characters. I honestly hate the meta. I don't hate the meta because whenever I'm trying to like climb ladder, I use meta teams, but I really am anti-meta. Like, if you see my main team, you would be like, how the fuck does he get to like rank 50 every season? Because like, I just love to utilize the abilities and counter like how people just use the same people over and over again. Like, it's boring to me. I have all these characters for a reason, so why am I only using like 4 out of the 6 in my team? Because obviously you're gonna have a bench, but like, it'd be the 4 same people for, no, not even, that's too much. It'd be like 3 or 2 people, the same people in each team. Like, I think majority of everyone's team, they all have a red Super Saiyan Goku. As if you could see on the popular tab in PvP, you will see the most popular characters. Super Saiyan Goku, the red one, he has never left the PvP, the popular character since this fucking game has dropped. He is still being used, and that's good. Like, no, don't get me wrong, he's a good character, but his main ability is trash, in my opinion. It's the worst thing ever because no one uses Krillin. It's just everyone's using Goku just because of the boost. Everyone's using Vegeta because of the boost. Everyone's using Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta because of the boost. Bardock because of the boost. Well, no, Bardock's actually close, so let me stop because that's good if you use Bardock. He's good for it. But everyone's using the same characters from the meta because of the boost, and it makes sense and it's cool and all. But like, there's other characters that can be viable units in PvP, and now I hope I can see more of that because I've been getting wins straight because it's not even because people are just like lacking or there's weaker players in PvP now because the pro players aren't, uh, they're not doing anything in PvP because they don't want to play no more or they're either deleting their game. But like, it's like, if you're so good and if you've been playing from the jump, you should know that there's a whole bunch of different ways to play in PvP because there's other things to do instead of sidestepping. That didn't even get like fucking known until like 3 months, 2 months. I don't remember. But come on now. Like it's really not a big problem. Everyone's like deleting their games. They're like, oh yeah, I'm done with PvP. PvP's trash. It ruined Dragon Ball Legends, but it really hasn't. If you want to delete the game, go ahead and delete the game. But don't like sham or shun anybody who's like not agreeing with this, but like stating their opinions as to why this isn't that much of a big deal that people make it seem to be. Because it's balanced. There's a lot of new players that don't know how to do this shit. You know how to do this shit, so you're gonna take advantage of them and like just rape their assholes. Like it's not fair to like other people. So it's, if you know how to play, you know how to play, and if you are good as you say you are, you will know what characters to use, how to use them, why you do use them, like etc. etc. So that's gonna be the end of my rant, I guess. It's not really a rant. It's just like I had to get it off my chest because all day I was in a whole bunch of different heated debates on Discord, YouTube, fucking Reddit. Like it was just everywhere. I was getting attacked. I was attacking. Like I don't. It was just bugging me all fucking day. So like I just had to get it off my chest. I was gonna use my face cam, but I didn't know how to work that shit. I'm still fairly new to the game. You feel me? But I will one day. I was gonna do it when like I had like something big special, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna end. This is gonna be the end of the video. Let me know down in the comments. Majority of the people that sub to me, I don't even know if they play Legends, but I just had to get this on my chest because this is an anime page. I started off with Dragon Ball Legends. I want to go strong with Dragon Ball Legends. I haven't been posting recently because I honestly was waiting for this event. I will have a Shell-It video up either later today or tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, like the video if you agree with me or disagree with me. I mean, not if you disagree with me, you wouldn't like it. So dislike the video. That's fine. It's cool. It's all groovy. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I feel like it's fair. I don't care for it. The only thing I don't like, it doesn't bug me. The only thing that really bugs me is the standby counter thing. That's bullshit to me because if people are getting like +3 added on this and you need that person or like you're trying to, it's dumb. They shouldn't have touched that. Card art speed, card draw speed, sorry, is okay. Vanishing gauge, okay. Key sourcing speed, Cure Distortion is okay. Like you can use Nappa now. You wouldn't, but you can use a unit that has a ability to boost your key restoration. So it's like, come on now. It's not like they fucked up PvP entirely. So that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm running out of breath. I'm finna die. But like the video and comment down below your thoughts, like on PvP, how it's gonna what's gonna happen with it, like where you see the game going. Because honestly, I feel like it's gonna be okay for a minute, but then there's gonna be like a whole bunch of downgrades, like downloads, like low download, whatever the shit's called. Bandai's gonna start seeing that and be like, oh shit, people are deleting the game. We're not getting any money, so we're gonna have to do something. So they're either gonna buff characters or they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna ever like fix this. If anything, is just take away that counter shit. Like it's stupid. Cause every like 1 through 3, that's fine. It's cool. It doesn't matter. But all that other shit's dumb. But yeah, this has been GroovyFee TV. I am signing out. I love you all. Peace, prosperity, and cheese.